Hello and welcome to What Map, the map review show for City Skylines. There are tens of thousands of maps in the workshop now, and so finding the right one for your next build is a huge task. So each day, Monday to Saturday, we'll review one, using our 5-star rating for aesthetics, detail and gameplay potential, awarding only the very best the coveted seal of approval. So join me, fellow Skylines explorers, as we venture to today's new land. Who am I? I'm BonBonB, and you are very, very welcome.
Come here now, girl.
It's the weekend. Welcome to Saturday's What Map. Yes, you've made it. It's the end of a week. You can take your shoes off, put your feet up, put a nice relaxing game of City Skylines on, because nobody's going to threaten you in City Skylines. Nobody's going to pull a gun, ram-raid you, or say, "Oi, you, nutter, buy a What Map t-shirt today. Links in the description below," because that's not the sort of thing that happens in City Skylines. It's just a nice, easygoing, happy community. And today we're going to look at Aramore, official map by, I'm going with Prez. It could be a French, but we're going with Prez. As you can see from the map, there's not much in the way of resources to play with, a little bit of iron ore here and there. And the map is kind of off-centered islands. I think that's the best way we can describe those. Now the roads. Now they start off drifting apart, and then they come back together, and they drift apart again. But it's very organic the way that it's done, and I'm very happy with it. We're not losing any points for that at all. Now there's not many roads on the map, so this intro sequence where we look at the roads and then the rail isn't going to take very long at all. Now, this road is very simple. It comes to a dead halt right here, and that's all there is. Good start square though, right by the water. Plenty of options there. And the rail, it does split. We're not going to follow both of them. We're just going to follow this one, because this heads towards the start square. Over a nice rail bridge. Let's just check it out. Perfect at that end. Good height across the middle. And it's nice here. Now please, ladies and gentlemen, when you're building a rail bridge, that's the kind of slope we're looking for. That is very nice indeed. Anyway, it then goes parallel with the main highway route and ends in an asset review, because that's what we do. Now, it's been residential all week, and Saturday we always end with something a bit quirky, a bit different. And we've got the Lahr apartment building V1 by UndeadCookie. Now this is quite nice actually. It's not a modern building. It's like a 70s, possibly 60s style concrete build. It is possible to get in there. There's a door on the bottom there. We'll come up to the top and have a look at this. And the shape is pentagons, interspaced, and a bit of a star shape really. Very nice indeed. That's the Lahr apartment building V1 by UndeadCookie. Today's asset of the day. And back to the maps. Now I do apologise, for some very strange reason my frame rate has dropped right off for this and the next sequence as well. But there you go, you can just about make out that is your shipping route. That's all there is. In the top end of the map. Now the other thing we'll look at is water flow, because that's obviously very important for getting rid of the sewage, and it's very still water apart from this little bit here. Everything else is very stationary, and there is one other little bit there. So it's going to be a bit stagnant. You'll probably be looking for assets that will deal with your sewage on land, of course. Now we'll jump to the build planes, etc. And it's clearly a bunch of nicely terraformed islands. Very buildable, nice shape, nice size as well, most of these. So you can actually do stuff with it. I apologise if I'm wheezing. I'm a little bit of an asthmatic in my spare time. It's one of my many hobbies. And that's a nice long interesting island. So you get a bit of light residential down there, I imagine. And then up here, maybe the airport at the end here. Probably what I would do. And like I say, all these islands are interconnectable by, by bridges, I would suggest. Whatever way you're going to get across, maybe by a tunnel, I guess. Yeah, and then where there are hills, they're not too difficult, and you can do things with them. Very nicely worked for the game player. Not a bad map at all for city building. Nothing ugly, nothing too complicated about it. Nice and straightforward. And there's your build square again. Show you start square again. You can see where you can expand to from there. Loads of options. Loads and loads of them. Well, aesthetically, it's quite nice. It's not the most stunning map you'll ever see, but it is very nice. I'm giving that 4 stars. Detail, there's not much wrong with it, but that said, there's not much in it either. So I'm going to give it a solid 3, which would be 3.5. Nod to Marion on that half star. And then finally, gameplay potential. Quite a lot of potential here. Once again, a little bit lacking in build space because there is quite a lot of water. 4 stars there. So that's Aramore official map by Prez. And that concludes that. Tomorrow, we'll have a best of what map. And I'm looking to do a what map special soon. I'm not going to tell you what it's on. But it might be just an interesting curiosity. So watch out for that one. Anyway, thanks for commenting, liking, subscribing, and I will see you very, very soon.